conducted by I4C, that is Interinstitutional Inclusive Innovation Center. As a director and vice president of I4C, I invite you to join this Ideothon. Let me introduce various components of Ideothon. Binance and I4C have collaboratively announced this blockchain for good Ideothon. So it's an Ideothon, it's not a hackathon, because in here we require you to submit only ideas. You can see the URL below. I4C was founded by say 16 industrialists and intellectuals under the leadership of Dr. Anand Deshpande, and we were directors. At present, it is run by Mr. Girindra Kasmalkar, me, and Dr. Manivaran, and Dr. Y. Pratap Sanat is secretary, and these are our members. So we conduct, one of the biggest achievement that we had was to conduct Smart India Hackathon. In a Smart India Hackathon, which is one of the biggest innovation movement of India, we in collaboration ask for the problem statement by the ministries or industries, and then through AICT and MHRD, we submit all those problem statements to all computer colleges and Indian colleges across the country. Now each college then submits a proposal for the solution by forming a team, and the team has to be of 8 members, and there will be 2 mentors. And then we screen all of them together, and then the top ideas, we invite them for a hackathon for 36 hours. We'll be starting it from 2017. The highest achievement had been in SIH 2020, where 17 union ministries, 75 industries were participating, and then they did 334 total problem statements. There was a nationwide phenomenal response, where there were 37,000 ideas were there, which were conducted by 2,235 institutes, and more than 2 lakh students participated. And therefore, if you can see, you require so much of work to undertake the screening and to finding out the best ideas. And the grand final, which was conducted at 48 centers, where 1,300 teams were participating, with 8,000 plus youngsters were in final. And I think this is one of the biggest movement that we can see. And if you can see the journey, we have been conducting SIH from 17, that 15 lakh students have so far participated across India from 8,000 institutes and 365 organizations. And we are total 6535 selected idea solutions, and we had around 21,000 problem statements. I think this is one of the biggest achievement, and I4C has been playing a role in conducting this. Now we are doing ourselves some new things, and one of the things that we want to do now is blockchain Ideothon. So there are several webinars organized by us to understand what is blockchain. Now, blockchain is a distributed database that is shared among the nodes of computer network. As a database, blockchain stores information electronically and in digital format. Blockchains are best known for their crucial roles in cryptocurrency. And I think we need to understand that blockchain being very, very secure. So the difference between a typical database and blockchain is how data is structured. Once the blockchain collects the information in the groups known as blocks, that host sets into information. Blocks have certain storage capacities, and when filled, they are closed and linked to the previously filled block, forming a chain of data known as blockchain. All new information that follows that freshly added block is compiled into a newly formed block, and then it will add to a chain. So it becomes entirely secure. And if you can see, a database is usually structures into tables, whereas blockchain, like name implies, structures into blocks that are strung together. This data structure inherently makes an reversible timeline of data when implemented into decentralized nature. When blocks are filled, it sits in a stone and becomes a part of timeline. That's why it becomes secure. So blockchain data structure, along with combination of cryptography, timestamps, and other technology, ensure that once the piece of data is linked, it is not tampered or revoked or is traceable. So it becomes very, very secure. There are five biggest advantages. It is enhanced security, your data is sensitive and crucial, and blockchain can significantly change how your critical information is viewed. And everybody can see how the development is taking place. Therefore, there is greater transparency, there is instant traceability, and there is increased efficiency, and it is very useful for automation. So that's why I said, now this is a little bigger statement, which you can see afterwards, but then the blockchain is secure. Now blockchain has been used very everywhere, digital IDs, now cryptocurrencies, the real estate, and voting, healthcare, law enforcement, banking, and Internet of Things. And therefore, looking at the explosion of the knowledge and explosion of possibilities of using blockchain, Binance and I foresee aim to incubate and promote innovation that would revolutionize and power the blockchain infrastructure in India. The Ideathon would be covering problem statements cutting across multiple industries, including payments, land deeds, and cyber fraud preventions, etc. The event provides a platform for innovators, which is good solution available to come up with the good solutions and make the blockchain space more inclusive and accessible. So there are more than 9 problem statements available. The blockchain for good, because I am a surgeon, I thought the best thing that would happen would be the protection of databases and delivery of drugs. And if you want all the problem statements available, you could go to this website and find out problem statements. So in brief, this Ideathon would be one of the biggest Ideathon, first time being conducted, that too in a blockchain technology. So I request all to participate in this hackathon. What's called Binance Ideothon. Thank you.